What's up, boys? We're back with some more of the full release of Horde Hunters, a very objective-focused bullet heaven. So today we're going to be trying out the new BARD character that I unlocked. He's focused on charisma so we can sell stuff and get some discounts, hopefully buy a bunch of stuff throughout the run. Every character has a special ability. This guy has like a AoE sleep thing. And then that will also generate some extra resources, I think, if we use that at max energy. Extra coins, and it's based on charisma, it looks like. So we're going to try and generate a bunch of gold. Let's see what all we have on the map. A bunch of farms up here, XP here. Fire mission to save some stuff already. Let's get the quick XP here, I think. Then we'll go ahead and use the super ability there, get some extra gold, and then get the XP going. And I'm going to try and generate a ton of gold and use that to buy a bunch of party members and have those carry me. I think we need a barracks for that. Ooh, we have a charisma level up already, +1 to bounce to all weapons. That sounds pretty cool as well. Kind of tempting for both of those. I guess we'll get the bounce since that sounds a bit more unique. And then we have some levels for the basic loot weapon. Let's take a look at that. Looks like most of the stuff is hidden until I max it out. That's a bit weird. So we'll have to get a bunch of levels on that to actually see what synergizes with it. What does the farm do again? Collect animals every 45 seconds. Okay, so that's a usable item. Stand still and then explodes. Interesting. Let's go ahead and unpause that. The tower will shoot stuff while you stand nearby. But I think I'm going to run around and collect a bunch of stuff for now, rather than going for that. Let's see if we can save this thing. We need to gather a bunch of water. I'm going to use my special again here. Perception is gold gain, range damage. That sounds fantastic. What is the synergy here? +4 bounces every 4th attack with the loot. Not bad, but it's a common rarity. Increased health from food items. I think I'm going to take the perception for the gold gain, since that fits the build a lot. +1 projectiles, and we got a sale on that, probably from the charisma, I think. So we'll definitely buy that, and then I'm out of gold for now. So we're trying to grab as much water as possible here to save this stupid tree that's randomly burning. Full health, 3 max health, don't think that's super important. Rabbits. I think I'm just going to take the gold here so we can get more upgrades for the basic weapon. I'm going to use my special again here for even more gold. We can grab a bunch of apples. Luck is critical hits and chance for an extra elite kill reward. That sounds pretty nice. We got an epic rarity button. Causes shrinkage and may scare enemies away. Synergies with the dog collar. That sounds great. Okay, let's go ahead and take the epic there then. And then we can get a bounce and a projectile here if I want, sure. Extra attack rates. Let's get a bit of range here. Another supercharged ability. Try and get decent AoE with that. New fire mission, of course. Let's see, endurance is kind of nice for damage resistance and healing. Epic light wand. Shuriken, pitchfork, acid rain. I don't think so. Strong golden heart. Gain coins when you lose a certain amount of health. That sounds kind of interesting, and it's a strong rarity, okay. I need to open a slot for 25, we can barely do that. Grab the heart, and then we can't do a ton here. I'll grab a bit more base damage, I think. A chicken. So let's take a look at the map real quick. There's a farm up here, fire mission all the way over there. There's like a mining thing that should be somewhere on the map, but we'll have to explore that. So we got an extra cow and a duck. Probably gonna have to save some of these since I don't have a ton of strength. It's going to be hard to carry everything, I think. Another fire mission to save a stupid tree that's burning. Let's see, so that's a big strength roll, I think. Black holes are nice, they're consumable, that's a magnet basically. Common phaser, projectiles can go through, non-destructible. I think I'm going to take the strength. We're probably going to be carrying around a lot, so we're going to need that for the encumbrance so I don't get super slow with all of that. I have 32 golds. We could go for some base damage here. Okay, so this is for completing the quest. Protective Dome. I'm thinking we get the coins just so that I can keep buying stuff. Then I have a fully charged ultimate, so we'll try and get some good AoE with that for some more golds. Let's see, endurance is not bad. I can sell these for 13 each. That actually sounds kind of nice. Due to my high charisma? Yeah. Bounces, yeah. And then how do I sell these? We mouse button right to sell all of them. I guess we'll sell the ducks. And then probably the chicken as well. And then we'll buy some more upgrades in here. Let the tower kill a bunch of stuff for a bit. Powerful arrows are shot at the closest targets. And then what do we want to go for now? We have a bunch of more stuff explored. Let's go up here, grab some apple supplies and apples, I think. Fetch mission. I guess we'll go for that actually. There's just a ton of stuff constantly going on all over the screen. Oh, the rescue mission is super important. I believe that allows us to get a party member. So I definitely want to prioritize that with how I'm going to try and do this run. To start the mission, we have to stay in here for 20 seconds. Do a big AoE with that, get the cooldown going, and some extra golds. Let's see, 15% luck, critical hits, and chance for extra reward. That sounds pretty nice. Strong bowling ball. Strong light seeker, or heat seeker, I mean. Destroys an incoming enemy projectile, then goes on cooldown. Synergy with lightning. Yeah, let's go with the big luck roll, I think. And then we'll grab some more upgrades for the loot. Another ultimate here for some golds. Ooh, a dog collar. And it's got synergy already. So we're looking for dagger and frost wand for that. No, I want the synergies for the dog collar itself, which is the frost wand and the button we already have. But let's go ahead and grab that. And then there should be a barracks on the map somewhere, I think, which will have the option to buy some more animals. But we might have to explore a bit to find that, I guess. Plus cow, yep. Plus blizzards. See, intelligence. Okay, this is the synergy with the dog collar and the button. 2.3 times damage every 5 attacks. Okay, so the dagger is bonus damage on the dagger with the dog collar, but I don't care about that. I want to scale the dogs up, so that's not that important. Intelligence gives XP gain, so I'm actually fine with some of that early on. We can start leveling up our doggos now. And then I'll save some more gold for that, I think. And then I have my ultimate ready, so I can generate some gold here. And then something is pointing at me for some reason. Oh, we have a bunch of stuff coming in over there. Let's see, 9% charisma. I think we'll grab that. More dog levels. Save some golds. Then I'm going to use some apples to heal up a bit and then sell off some of my... Okay, it looks like I might actually need the level up to sell those off maybe? Not exactly sure. What does the pub have available? Bunch of consumables it looks like. We'll pass on those. What is that? A quest for a rescue mission. Oh crap, I don't think I'm gonna get there in time. Oops. Did not notice that fast enough. I guess we'll farm some XP over here. Grab a cow, because why not? chicken, some apples. Okay, it looks like I grabbed enough stuff for that fetch mission. Let's pop an ultimates here, and then go try to hand that in. And then we'll go for that rescue mission. Oh god, I just didn't quite get back in time, I guess. Rip. Yeah, there's just so much going on, it's kind of hard to keep track of everything, I guess. Luck is not bad. What does the shield synergize with? Spring or Spear gives some extra damage on the shield, don't really care. Discount on all weapon upgrades. Okay, that sounds great, actually. Let's see, we got some attack rate for the dog and some damage for him. And then only 50 gold left, so we'll save some of that. Oh yeah, I need to sell some of my animals as well. Pop another ultimate, get the XP here. What am I in? Oh, a rescue mission. Okay, let's start that up, stay in the area for 20 seconds. Let's see, strength, strong bomb. Randomly enhance a single weapon stat for all weapons. Oh, that thing's pretty nice. We'll need to buy another slot. How much does that cost me? 50? Yeah, that's fine. Then we can grab this now, and it gives us crit for the dog collar, decent attack rate for the loots, and then we can get some more upgrades for the dog. I'll give him some base damage. Pop another ultimate for some gold here, try and avoid all the ranged stuff flying at me. Strong woodcutter's axe. +1 party member, sounds cool. Although, I might need a slot for that. Yeah. Okay, I guess we... Well, actually I can sell some stuff here. Sell some chicken, sell some cows, and then we can actually buy that now. And then if I can find that fountain again, that will heal me to full. That's right there. And then I could save some of the items. What does this go with? The loot gains extra damage. I don't care that much. So I think we're gonna grab some coins here. Grab a dog level here. And then I guess we'll try and max out the loot next, since that already has some decent levels on it. Okay, that's a big boy. We might want to heal up a bit so I don't die here on the way to the fountain. I'm gonna pop my ultimate. Okay, that actually froze him as well. Nice. Okay, here's the fountain, so I can actually take some hits here for the gold thing based on the damage I take. Pop an ultimate, get even more gold, take a little bit more damage, and then use that for the full heal. Portal. Oh, that lets you teleport someone, I believe. Ooh, 15% luck versus a common frost wand. I think we'll wait and try and get a higher rarity on that, but 15% luck is a pretty nice roll. And then we have loot or woodcutter. I guess we'll keep maxing out the loot here. Let's see, what else can we go for on the map? There's a bunch of apples and supplies over there, that's kind of nice. Some farms nearby as well. And then we can sell all of that I don't need to get gold for stuff. Ooh, a rescue mission. Where is that at? It's all the way up there. I guess we'll head for that then. We might need some healing now. That fountain will probably be on cooldown for a while. Yeah, 130. The rescue's up there, defend. I'm not sure if we can do both of those. Might need to use some apples soon. Or some ham. Okay, here's the rescue mission. We can start that, 20 seconds in the circle. Oh, I have an ultimate ready. Try and get a big hit with that for a bunch of gold generation. I don't know why there are a ton of X's, but I'm probably going to have to use some healing soon. 8% perception. Maybe that'll pay off in the long run still. Not the best roll. We have a dog level there, and a loot level there. Okay, it looks like the loot is maxed out now, so we get a kind of unique upgrade for it. I think with all of the bouncing and projectiles and all, the stunning for 1 second sounds pretty nice. Then some axe stuff. We'll go ahead and start getting a few cheap levels for it. Okay, let's go ahead and pop some healing. The ham is 55, that's pretty good. And then I think we can use some of these explosive things as well to help clear this out a bit, because that's kind of a lot of enemies. Ooh, we got a cat. That's the other thing I wanted to try out here. Yeah, we'll go ahead and grab that. So now we have one cat, one dog, and one woodcutter, I think. But I want to get a bunch more cats and dogs if possible. Okay, here's the defend mission or something? I don't know. We have to kill an elite. Ow. Okay, let's pop a couple apples to heal up from that. And then hopefully finish him off with the ultimate there. Turrets, 6%. I think I'm gonna go with the 60 coins and buy some stuff with that. We could probably sell a couple things over here as well. Sell a couple of these. Then we can buy a ton of stuff in here. Okay, we maxed out the dog collar. 150% critical? Wait, coin on kill. Okay, that sounds cool. I am extremely slow right now for some reason. Okay, so these are elite rewards. We can just take all of these. Big ult up here and then try to grab all of the gems here. Ooh, 14% charisma. Yeah, that sounds nice. 50% charisma. Okay, so we get a nice bonus here. Non-party animals do 20% damage. I don't know what that means. I think all of the animals I have are party members. 20% for a free weapon upgrade. The dog is fully upgraded though, and we already have a decent amount on the other stuff. So I think we're just gonna take the bonus to all party members then. Some cat upgrades. We have a decent amount of gold. Take the axe stuff as well. % intelligence XP gain, that's okay. Epic mirror. It doesn't look like it has synergy with anything we're going to be going for. How much do these sell for? 9 each? I guess we'll probably just take the intelligence then. And then definitely take the cat stuff. I guess that's fine. Bunch more elite rewards. Grab a duck. What's that over there? Defend mission. Okay, that sounds good. %15 strength is not bad. What does this do? Extra projectiles on the axe, it looks like? Is that the axe? Yeah. That's the party member we got from the one thing, right? I think so. So that actually would be kind of nice for it. It's a melee weapon. I'm kind of limited on slots, and that's a really good stat roll. I think I'm gonna go for the strength then. Take our cat upgrades. That would be 45, that's fine. So I need to stay in here and kill 140 enemies for this one. I do really dislike the terrible visibility you get from some of the weather effects. That is extremely annoying. Let's go ahead and pop a couple apples and then probably a duck as well to help clear out some enemies here. Ooh, a dog collar, yes. So now we have 2 of those, and I think they have the same upgrades. I'm not sure if I can really see that here. So those should have all of their damage and also have the Quint on kill as well for both of those now, I think. Ooh, Charisma. Yeah, we'll take that up to 64%. More cat upgrades, and that's maxed out now. Ooh, health +1 on kill. That would be really cool with the gold hearts that gives me gold based on taking damage. So we'll take that one. Get some axe cutter upgrades. Piercing 2 sounds kind of interesting to give them better AoE. I'm not sure what poison does, probably just damage over time. Vortex, nah. So is there even a barracks on this map? No, it looks like the buildings are randomly distributed for each different run then. So if you're doing a party-focused build, you might actually want to reroll a few times to get the barracks, since that lets you buy more party members for gold, which would have been insanely good here. Oh well. Just grab a bunch of junk that we can sell for money here. New fetch mission. I'm gonna pop the ultimate to clear out some of these guys. Then we'll see if I can do the defend mission to at least get another party member. Perception is gold gain and range damage. This goes with the cat collar, but it buffs up the pencil, which I don't care about that much. I can sell those for 13 each. I'm thinking probably just the perception for gold gain and whatever range damage we have. Okay, so you can't keep getting level ups on them, but they're much more expensive afterwards. 8 for a black hole, and I would probably use that instantly, so yeah. And then attack for the dogs, absolutely. Probably just good with that. Oh yeah, and then I'll use that instantly to pull in all the gold and XP on the map. Perception is not bad. Kind of hard to fit that in, so I think we're just going with the stats here. 5% attack rate for the cat, sure. I think we'll probably stick with that. Oh, invincibles are pretty nice. I'll get that for when we're in the tough spots. Oh, I need to remember to sell some of my stuff as well. Pop another ultimate for some gold. Intelligence is okay. Having the hams for some big healing might actually be pretty good. Int is kind of far away from the 50% breakpoints. Yeah, let's go with that just in case. I think we're focusing the dog and the cats here, so nah. Oh, let me sell some stuff while I remember. That will generate me some golds, so I should actually use that at a good point. And then just clear out some stuff that I'm probably not going to remember to use. And then that's probably fine. And then let me go ahead and pop the energy gain right now so we can do more ultimates. And then use that every time we get up to 100% energy here. Okay, let's pop some healing. That, and then a few apples. Ooh, another dog collar, absolutely. And then we can pop another energy gain. No, I used all of them, okay. But I can use a big ultimates here for some more golds. Charisma, what does this have? Cat collar, stun, but that's for the fireworks. Alright, let me get some more charisma here, I think. And then we can get a bit of cat damage. That's fine. Probably save the rest here. I can actually sell them for the same price I can buy them for now with my charisma. Interesting. Wonder if we can keep stacking it and get to a point where I can actually make money on them. Oh, I thought that only detonated on the circle, but it also happens if you run into it. Yeah, that makes sense actually with the fireball. Alright, where's that protect mission? pop the ultimate to save me there. Start the protect mission. Oh god, I have to escort it for 20 seconds. Do I have any consumables to help with that? Not really. I can maybe pop the portal somewhere to buy a little bit of time. Attack rate for all weapons excluding party members. Okay, that's not great since we're full in on party members. So, coins it is. Then we have some dog and cat stuff here. Okay, let's pop the portal to try and buy some time. Where do I want to teleport to? Maybe to like the apples and the tower there. The tower will help protect me, so I can activate that and it'll shoot stuff. And hopefully that'll keep the cat safe long enough here. Why is he going up there? Okay, we got another cat, nice. Some apples. Guess we'll go see what that Fountain of Youth event is. Oh, it gave me some extra max health. Okay, nice. I don't think we care about the pub too much. Ooh, a defend mission. What does church do? Oh, like healing and removing debuffs and all. Stay within the area and kill 200. Wow, that's a lot. 9% luck. Damage increase to weapons that are common or weak. I'm not really going for a lot of those. I have a decent amount of gold. Let's grab the luck. And then we have a dog damage. And I'll definitely buy a black hole and use that. And then I think the ginsengs with energy recharge will pay for themselves anyways. With more ultimates. That's for the loot. Nah. Okay, let's pop a ginseng for the energy. And then let's pop the black hole as well to pull everything in. And then I'll spam my ultimate every time I get one here with the extra recharge. Oh god, those fireballs are freaking massive here. Magic Fighter. Huh. I don't know that I'm really going to have inventory slots for that. But I guess I do. Okay, whatever. Charisma looks nice. Yeah, sure. And then we'll have to level up the priest as well. What all does he have? A magic attack with AoE damage. Synergy with Chaos Stone and shields. We can sell that for more than it costs, actually, 27. Interesting. Okay, let's sell some stuff I'm probably not going to use here. Location and view. That's not quite as useful as the portal thing. I'll sell that, maybe keep a bit of damage, and most of the healing, I think. Let's see, we have a protect mission over there. So yeah, let me make sure I'm not getting too encumbered. Minus 6%. And you need strength to counteract that. Where's the defend mission? Over there. Yeah, it looks like we get a cat if I can keep him alive for a while. But these missions honestly seem pretty difficult. We'll activate the tower here to help with that. If any elites get close, I'll crowd control them with my ultimate for bits. Okay, we got another cat, very nice. So that'll bring us up to 3 cats and 3 dogs. New challenge mission up there. We can probably make it over there. Pop an ultimates here. Buy me some time. Oh, that's an elite, isn't it? Yeah, let's see if I have any consumables to help with that. Damage resistance, yes. Primary weapon attack rate, yes. Okay, we actually killed him pretty quickly there. Nice. And that... Wait, that was definitely in 30 seconds, right? That was like 3 seconds, huh? Let's scanned. Let's activate the tower here because we are getting swarmed. What all is going on the map? Challenge mission, I don't think I have time for that. The fire mission would be doable. So we can try to head over there if possible. I think that's the church, which I don't care about that much. Ooh, a dog treat. Unfortunately, it's weak, and I don't think you can upgrade the rarity on these things. But it took me this long just to find one of them, so I think we will grab that, and I'll probably have to get rid of something for that, right? Yeah. What can I do? I guess we can eventually get rid of that. I think I have stuff mostly maxed out, so we'll sell that. And then take the dog treats. And then get some priest upgrades. I don't think I care about that. Don't want to sell anything here. I guess that's fine. Probably need to do a bit more since I'm kind of encumbered. We'll do a couple of these as well. It's really hard to see the quest objectives when it's like raining like this. It's super annoying. I can't actually use the healing right now, so that's kind of nice. There is so much right now, Jesus. Okay, let's pop some more healing. Ham. Let's throw an explosive duck at them as well. Pop my ultimate there. Elite rewards. Okay, let's pop one of the invincible things for 5 seconds, because there's a lot going on right now. And then right as that ends, okay, he knocked me out. I'll pop my ultimate for some more time there. Then we get some elite rewards here. Oh my god, there's so much here, Jesus. Okay, we can get some charisma. I'm kind of curious if there's like an extra bonus at 100%. That could be pretty cool. More priest upgrades. This actually sells for almost twice the price now, wow. I might actually want to use it right now though, to slow enemies down. Okay, target practice. I think that's one of those XP things, so that would be kind of nice. Oh, it might have just been a super-powered tower, actually. What do we have up there? Fire mission, protect mission. I think those give the party members sometimes, right? So we'll want to go for that one. Rewards. Oh my god, that's so much stuff. I guess we'll pop an explosive duck here. Ultimates here. Okay, protect mission. Oh god, I have to keep them alive. Do I have anything that helps here? Not really. I guess I'll do an explosive cow to help out a little bit. Strength is not bad. Frost wand would be extra damage on the dog collar. Probably not. It's only every 7 attacks anyways, not the greatest. Critical hit chance for woodcutter, interesting. I think we're gonna take the strength here. That'll bring us kind of close to one of the upgrades here at 50%, and also keep the encumbrance down, and then priest upgrades. Ooh, portals, that would be fantastic here. Oh, I can actually do some rerolls since I have so much gold. More priest levels. I'm thinking probably the stun here. Buy us some more time. And then we can almost sell these for as much. I don't think I really need them. I guess we can pop this right now and get some value out of it anyways. Okay, so chocolate bar, and then we'll portal somewhere to buy some time. Are there any other missions I wanted? I don't think so, so we'll probably just go next to a tower to help buy some time. There's some useless stuff there, so we'll go to... Wait, that one's on cooldown. Okay, we'll go to this one then. And then activate that immediately to buy some time. And then it looks like this is a dog, so that would be a fantastic pickup if I can keep him alive. Ooh, dog collar, yup. And we won! I put a lot of extra enemies on the custom spawn, so that's why it was so many enemies swarming me, I guess, since I figured that would allow us to generate some extra gold with the active ability. Can I see the items? Oh, here we go. So the loot over here, the woodcutter, we had one of those. We had a bunch of doggos fully upgraded and generating gold on kill. We had one priest, a bunch of kitties that gave us health on kill to go with the golden heart thing where you gain coins based on losing health. We got a weak dog treat towards the ends, giving him some extra speed and attack rates. Sunstone for a bunch of stats across all of my weapons, that's pretty solid. Spring for the loot and the axe cutters. Scare enemies away. Oh, I probably could have gotten rid of that as well, actually. Then we sold a bunch of gear with the high charisma. Unfortunately, I couldn't get that up to 100% in time. But, oh well. Ooh, we unlocked a new character and got some level ups. So I have 5 points to allocate in here. Could have gotten a little bit more charisma there. And then I think we can actually choose like a loadout with... Yeah, we can choose like some different attack modes or something. So I could have gotten like +2 projectiles on the loot at lower damage, or +2 bounces. That would have been pretty sick. Can I change the ability stuff? Oh, so you can actually make it do like a lot more notes, but they do lower damage. But that would give you even better coin generation, it sounds like. So I think I would have gone with that one then, yeah. And then we can spend a little bit more on the power-ups. But yeah, that's what I did here. Because the weapon upgrade costs actually scale a lot, with that I did that a little bit lower, but we did much higher spawn amounts, so that there would be more enemies to generate coins off of. But that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.